Hello and welcome back to the class of Autocad. In the last video, we learned about the interface and basics of Autocad. And in today's video, I am going to tell you about the difference between line and polyline, how to draw a circle with radius as well as diameter, the arc line, the rectangle and the polygon. So let's start. First of all, let us see what is the difference between line and polyline. First of all, I will draw a line by using the line command. Now, I will escape the command by pressing the escape button. Now, I will select the polygon command and draw an identical line as the line I drew before. Now again, for escaping the command, I will press the escape button. Now, when I select the line which I drew before by using the line command, it will be selected in different parts and not in a whole part. As you can see, I have selected the line in different parts because it has different endpoints and can be easily dragged from one another. I can place the line as far as I want, and this is because the points of this line are not connected. I can reconnect them as well as I can drag them from one another. And if I want to select the whole line, I have to individually select each and every line one by one. And for escaping, I'll just simply press the escape button. Now, when I select the polyline, it firstly get selected by a hole because the two endpoints of this line is this and this. As well as I can reshape this line as my desire, as long as I want and as short as I want. But this feature is not available in the line command which I drew before. As well as I can increase and decrease the number of length I want between two different points. I can reshape this line as I want. I can take this point here, I can take this point here, I can connect this both point, but this feature is not available in this normal line command, and this is available only in the polyline command. So this is the most basic difference in the line and polyline command. Now let's just clear all this. So I'll simply drag by clicking the left button on the mouse, and I'll drag the mouse down here. It will select all the drawings which I made in the interface. Now I'll simply click the delete button, which will empty my space or clear my space. Now some more about the polyline is, first of all, I can simply draw a straight line normally, and I can draw some wavy lines with this by simply selecting the arc option present in the command box. I'll go there and I'll simply press the left key on the mouse. This allow me to create some wavy lines according to my length. I can create different shapes as well as different lines using this arc option. I can create some small lines, I can create some big lines by using this. This is how the polyline command works. I'll again select this and I'll press the delete button, which will clear my space. So now this was about the polyline and line command, how to use it and how to create different lines using the polyline and line command. Now I will tell you how to draw a circle. First of all, I'll go and select the circle command, or I can simply type C space, which will active my circle command. I'll click a point, it will create a circle. Now I have to specify the radius of that circle. So I'll simply type 50 and I'll press enter. As you can see, a small circle has been created. The radius of this circle is 50. I'll just check it. Radius, see. The radius of this circle is 50. Let's again do it. I'll go to the circle command. I'll specify a point. I'll increase it. I'll simply write now 100 and I'll press enter. As you can see, this circle is quite bigger than this one. Now let's check the radius. I've selected the radius command. Now I'll click it, selected. It will tell the radius of this circle, which is 100. Now let's create a circle using diameter. I'll click the same circle command. I'll specify a point. Now I get an option of diameter in this box. Simply click it. Now the length of this is being specified by the diameter and not by the radius. In the last circle, the length was from the radius, and in this, it is from the diameter. I'll simply write 100 and I'll press enter. As you can see, this circle is in small from this because the whole diameter of this circle, which is from here to here, is 100, and the radius of this circle, which is from here, the center of the circle, to one side, is 100. That's why the radius of this circle, which I have made in from diameter, will be 50, because 50 plus 50 is 100. Radius equals to r plus r, which is radius from this to radius from this. This is how I create a circle using diameter, and this is a circle which I have been created by using the radius. Now we have learned about how to draw a circle using radius and diameter. You can see there are different types of circle present in the AutoCAD, which we can use according to a need and draw different diagrams. We have drawn the circle using radius, we have drawn the circle using diameter. Now let us see how the arc command works. There are different types of arc command in AutoCAD. The most basic is 3-point arc command. I'll simply select it. I'll select the first point, which tells where the arc command will start. I'll select the point. I'll select the second point, and then I'll select the third point. This will create a simple arc of 3 points: one, second, the center, and third, on which the arc commands end. Now I can give the distance between first to second point. Let us give the distance of 500 units. I'll press the enter. It will create an arc. Now I have to give the distance from the second to third point. I can increase as well as decrease the distance from second to third point. Now I'll give again the unit of 500 and I'll press enter. It will create an arc of 3 points of equal distance. From first to second is 500, and from second to third is again 500. I can simply select it. I can increase the distance of second to third. I can increase the distance from first to second according to my need. This is how the arc command works. There are different types of arc command which we can use according to our need. Now, let us see how to create a rectangle in AutoCAD. First of all, we get an option directly on the toolbox of rectangle. I can select the rectangle and create one. Or the other option is, or we can say the shortcut is to write REC and press the space button, which will activate the rectangle command. I can simply specify a point and create a rectangle according to my need. Now, for creating a rectangle according to the units, as you can see, I get a unit in my cursor. I can simply type 300 units and then press the tab key for the width unit. I can now type 200 and press enter. It will create a rectangle of 300 of length and 200 of width. This is how I can create a rectangle. I can modify it by just simply clicking the points of the rectangle. I can make it bigger or I can make it smaller. This is how a rectangle is being created in AutoCAD. I'll select it and then press the delete button, which will clear my space. Now I'll show you how to create a polygon. For that I have to go again on the rectangle command, press the arrow, and here the polygon command is. I can simply press the polygon. First of all, the AutoCAD basically asks how many sides the polygon should have. I'll simply write 8 sides, for example. Now I'll press the enter button. It will ask where the polygon should be made. I'll specify a point, for example here. Now I'll go to inscribe in circle. As the polygon have more than 4 sides, it has radius. Now I'll specify the radius of the polygon. I'll give it 500 units and then I'll press enter. It will automatically create a polygon of an 8 size of radius 500 units.